that this is where culture plays a role in what gets created. When we travel to the Caribbean, and Diaspora Vibe Cultural Arts Incubator has a program that's funded by the Miami-Dade Cultural Affairs called ICE. It used to be called ICE, International Cultural Exchange. And then when ICE got the wrong, really bad connotation, one of the chair people from the council, Sugranis, said, we're going to call it ICE Project. We're going to call it International Cultural Project. So we go, and I've been doing it for 20 years. We go to a Caribbean country 3 times, not consecutively. The first time it's really to build relationship, because folks don't believe you're going to come and do what you say you're going to do. The second time we build on those relationships. And by the third time we do an exhibition of both communities, the community from Miami and the community from the country. And by then we have invited those artists from the country to come and show here. So the goal is to build relationships around Miami, to be ambassadors from Miami. And we are not only cultural ambassadors, we are, of course, with a particular discipline, the visual arts. And we've done spoken word and performance. It has been so enriching to travel the Caribbean. My definition of the Caribbean is through language. The French, the Dutch gets left off a lot, and the English. And when you do the Caribbean through language, you experience the Caribbean differently. We just came back from Guadeloupe. And in Guadeloupe, they're French. They're a department of the wonderful country of France. But they're Caribbean people. They're Black Caribbean folk. And so their cuisine is different, their way of dancing is different, their interaction is completely different. And similarly with the Dutch. Colonization has, I think, other than slavery, has been a real complicated way of defining the countries that have been colonized. And I am from Jamaica. We are independent, but the vestiges of colonization exist in our monuments, in how our attorneys come to court, in how we parade. I remember as a little girl standing up on the side of the road by the Queen. The almighty Queen passed, and you had to wave and wave and faint and wave again and faint, So you can't take those memories out. And there are things that the genteelness of how we serve tea, how I offer you to come to our home. If you go to a Caribbean person's home and they offer you something to eat, I don't care if your belly is full. Be polite and have something, a glass of sorrel, some ginger beer, something. It's just it's a way of being. And I think that what I bring to the table, I am proud of my Caribbean heritage. I bring all of this. I came here as an adult to Miami, and I bring the culture that I have brought with me to our organization. You cannot come to an event at Diaspora Vibe Cultural Arts Incubator and not enjoy proper cuisine. It is just not happening. Along with our rum punch, it just doesn't happen. And are we bringing you less art? Hell no. Are we bringing you art from students that have gone to the schools that you have gone to? Absolutely. But their journey in the art world, in this huge multi-billion-dollar art world, is a very difficult journey. And that is why I do the work, to ease the burden just a bit